Hello, and welcome back to Archives of Fabella Daily, the only podcast talking about the anatomy of centaurs. Today is April 1st, equal to Aries 12th. Books are available on Amazon. Please rate and review the podcast on iTunes or wherever you listen to your podcasts, and hit that subscribe button for more great stories right in your feed. April 1st, 1854 is the day Charles Dickens' work Hard Times began serialization in the magazine Household Words. But away in the world of Fabella, an ingenious inventor developed a way to transport centaurs. I'm Dylan Foley, and this is Archives of Fabella. Beyond our world, there is love. Beyond our world, there is war. Beyond our world, there is life. Beyond our world, there is Fabella. Aries 12th, 5854, FY, Fabella year, equal to April 1st, 1854, AD, Earth year. In the late machine age of Fabella, the Democratic Union of Rashana was a blooming nation, exclusive to centaurs. They claimed this area in the continent of Astar because of the wide open pasture in which to run. Most buildings in the capital of Stursa in the 5800s were built on one story because centaurs struggled to climb stairs. Ceilings were higher, doors were wider, and interior areas were more spread out for free movement. Some city officials in Stursa wanted a way to manage mass transportation for the centaur people. One stallion, an inventor named Lagaris Aptos, thought he had the answer. When you think about it, the anatomy of a centaur is outrageous. They take up much more space than an average person. They're heavy. They typically stand higher than 6 feet. They have 2 torsos housing vital organs, and because of the way they're built, they can't reach their entire body, requiring assistance just to bathe. A centaur simply wasn't built to live in an average city setting. Knowing all this, how could they possibly get mass transit for their people to work? This was a problem that magic couldn't solve. Only science had any hope of finding a way to answer the question of how to accomplish this arduous task. Aptos believed the best method of mass transportation was an underground subway. In 5848, Aptos learned about the science to use fans to create air pressure. It was a device that was capable to effectively move canisters from one end of a chute to another. This innovation was called a pneumatic tube. Suddenly, Aptos believed he found the solution to relieve the city's oppressive congestion. Aptos wanted to make a pneumatic tube that could carry centaurs underground through the city. The entire apparatus would be powered by a 50-ton fan, and the idea was that it would drive the train in both directions, then reverse it on the other end to pull the train back. But could a train car filled with people actually be powered by compressed air? Aptos decided to put his revolutionary idea to the test. On Sagittarius 3rd, 5850, an area was staked out along a main thoroughfare in downtown Stursa City, where a construction crew broke ground on a 100-foot trial section of the pneumatic subway, and for the next 100 days, workers labored tirelessly, digging a massive tunnel to make way for a 22-passenger rail car. In Pisces of 5850, Aptos was ready to reveal his creation to the public. The very concept seemed implausible, but would it work? The doors opened, and centaur passengers entered a lavish car filled with plush seating and hardwood floors, and as the 50-ton fans powering the apparatus sprang into action, the train suddenly inched forward. And centaurs were all surprised that Aptos's air-powered subway actually worked. The pneumatic train was a big hit with people who loved to take that ride. Invigorated by the success of his pilot testing, Aptos began making plans for 5 miles of track to his pneumatic subway and drew up an ambitious proposal. On Aries 12/58/54, the first pneumatic subway system opened to the public. Aptos paved the way for mass transportation throughout cities, and the technology was incorporated in other cities worldwide. That's going to do it for us today. Tune in tomorrow for the origin of Fabella's most famous superpower. Subscribe now to get more new episodes right in your feed. Rate and review the podcast on iTunes or wherever you listen to your podcasts. Send your questions to archivesoffabella@gmail.com. Archives of Fabella is created, produced, and hosted by Dylan Foley, with music by Garrett Ferris, and audio blocks. Books are available on Amazon in ebook and paperback. As always, look outside of what is possible and think about what might be.